Ready? Start. Sir, regarding the first part of the observations made by the Honorable Member arising out of the comments of Professor Gadgil. Stop. As I remember, there were 3 points. Firstly, that the Planning Commission had not developed appropriate criteria, and secondly, that it had not worked out the annual plans with appropriate breakups. Stop. These were two things, and then there was another question about the Planning Commission mixing up with the policies of government and not giving proper advice or submitting to wrong policies, and also that the Planning Commission did not watch the progress of the plan even in its broadest elements. Para. These are fairly grave charges. Stop. It is up to the Planning Commission to say what answer it has for these things. Stop. Regarding annual plans and breakups, sir, honorable members here are familiar with the annual plans and that the central and state governments base their annual budgets on annual plans after a very careful examination of all aspects and after prolonged discussions between the states and the central ministries. Stop. All the material that is available is pressed into service. Stop. To that extent, Professor Gadgil's charge is not correct. Stop. About criteria, the complaint may be true because it takes experience, time, and technical tools to develop the criteria and the yardsticks. Stop. Though we have made some progress in this direction since the first plan was not ready, I do not think that we can be or should be satisfied with the progress that has been made. Para. Regarding the other thing, the question of watching progress by the Planning Commission, even in general terms, and that it was not able to check certain gross errors and distortions that may be taking place. Well, I cannot vouch for the Planning Commission having done its part in this respect adequately and correctly because I have in mind a certain aspect of the duties and responsibilities of the Planning Commission about which there cannot be complete justification. For example, on the question of foreign exchange resources, stop. There was the question of import licenses which were issued, regarding which some honorable members said that they had been issued on a lavish scale over a certain period. Stop. It is quite true, and a statement was laid on the table of this House about these licenses, and an explanation was given. Stop. Even that explanation did not deny that somebody was responsible for it. Stop.